Alright guys, welcome back to Luigi's Mansion. Since the last episode I took a day break, it's the next night now, and I did some editing and I've realized that my words are slurring together, and I'm not sure if that's me or the lack of a microphone. Probably me. So I apologize. It's now that I realized it, and I'm going to try to be a little more enunciating. And here we are in this room where we left off, and I've been here for a little while now because I was preparing this episode, practice, test, and stuff. And I gotta mention, I'm gonna do it. This picture here is terrifying me. These ones over here, yeah, whatever. That looks like that meme with the whole dude like, I'm fancy, and that's whatever. But this one right here, those dotty eyes, not my thing. Anyways, before we leave, I was actually gonna go ahead and start us off in the main hall, but I decided to come back because I don't think we're done here, actually. Shake that chandelier, shake this, I don't know what that's called, Jesus. But yeah, no, it's a trophy, but like, it's a... I'm gonna hate myself now, it's such an easy word and I can't think of it. I'm really gonna try to be a little more calm with my voice. And I'm going to try progressing, as I usually do, but I'm going to try to really enunciate my words, because, I mean, one of the reasons I started this was to make my words be coherent. Last time we left off, a key led to the northern of this hallway here, around where the butler was kind of swaying and marching through the hallways, so we're going to head there where we left off. I also let my health low. Before I started this recording, I started it differently, and I went to glue in some health that we wouldn't be so low. But I decided to keep it low for this reason I'll get into in this room. With low health, when Luigi has low health and you call for Mario, you get like a terrified shriek. Like he's just like not having it. He's like, ah, geez, I've been through some nonsense. Let's just get this done with. Now, this room is probably one of my favorites in the entire mansion, because music. I'm not a music person, but I do like nostalgia, and let's just give it a listen. Listen to that. But before we play all these instruments, we go over here to this piano. There's a chair here, and this chair is not an ordinary chair. It's a get ready for it. It's a nothing. I've lied to you and I'm sorry. So let's play some more instruments. It's got a, let's see here, saxophone. Is that a sax? It's like 3 different saxophones in one. Maybe that's a real thing. Got a harp, a cello or a bass, some drums. Are these drums? I don't know. They're like the drums that make the cool, like, reggae beats to it, so I don't know if they're called drums or something fancy. Got an xylophone. What else do we have here? Huh? We got melody. So it looks like the butler outside was having the hots for this lady. Also, digging the music. What's it from? Sounds a lot like Mario Sunshine. No. So anyways, Ivory Keys, Pieces for the Ages. What song is this? I'm sorry if I had to cut this out. It's like the generic Mario beat, but is it just like Mario Bros. 3? I think like this is Super Mario Brothers 3, but on the All-Stars pack. That's what I think it is. Yes, we'll listen to a piano sonata. I'm digging this music. Oh, that was that was a pretty famous game. Do you know which game? Well, Mario Bros. Was just beeps and boops. Mario World was more, themed. There's definitely Super Mario Bros. 3. My second favorite 2D Mario game, first being Mario World. Good games. But I really wish Nintendo would stop kind of homaging to them with the whole level basis. Music Sheets of Doom! This is what I get for not studying in band class. Okay, good job. Good job, we did it. Perfect. Round 2! So as I mentioned before, these special ghosts, you don't need to flash them, you just have to suck them, and we're gonna try to go for 90 health. Alright, I'm already in. Let's go, come on. No, a little more, let's yes, corner. Like 20, don't touch the... No! Everything wrong that can happen has happened, and we screwed up the perfect. And we can't do anything. Ah. So, yeah, that's worth mentioning. Whoops, sorry to hear a boop. I didn't mute my computer like I should have. Again, not very professional. Well, unfortunately, Melody here, one of my favorite ghosts, if I can even beat her, jeez. I won't be getting perfect on. Unfortunately. Now, there's actually a lot about this room I want to talk about after I get the key and the boo, if you will. It's in the drum! But first, this was the room that I was questioning the sound of earlier, so that's good. Let's... Did he hear? No, he moved. Okay, he moved. He's in the piano! I'm gonna go to the ball. The ball's another thing that if you're like vacuuming the boo, because the boo you don't walk onto. If you're vacuuming like crazily and you get the ball, it'll grab onto it and it'll ruin your combo. So you might as well just get rid of it. It's the harp. Runs in the middle of the room. You know, there's a lot of romance going on in this hallway in this room. Good job. Now, aside from the romance, the boo, and the saving, there's actually something interesting about this room in particular, which I'll get into over here with the camera, unfortunately. These ghosts, and this guy, these ghosts, I believe, were the original ghosts in here. I believe the reason they're not here now is because, like, they're not real people. They look like the typical ghosts. Like, they have the big noses and the weird arms, and they kind of modeled the ghosts off of, like, humanistic things, more realistic, sort of. And this guy here was, I believe this guy wasn't in this room, but he's in a future room that I will talk about. But he wasn't used because he does look a little human, the hair, but that trumpet was actually a gun. I think it's a trumpet, but I believe they changed it from a to a trumpet from like a musket. It was a gun that shot Luigi, not Waluigi. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a game. But that's why he's not in the game, is because violence in Nintendo. Still, though, this time of Nintendo was pretty good. Cool. So these music instruments are playing, but I'm not hearing it. I hear it briefly. Whatever. We're out of here. Oh, jeez. Ooh, I'm sorry. That must have ruined the mic. Okay, before we move on to the room right to our left here, I'm aware it's right. Okay, that's a seedling surprise and it's purple, and that's a bowling ghost. Bowler ghost. Speaking of ghosts, I made another ghost mistake earlier, or rather, I didn't name one off. It's the ones that were red that like blood suck us and hug us. They're called grabbing ghosts. I'll put an annotation in that episode, so I'm sure by now you're like, whatever, I already read it. But now you know. I'm actually going to head back over here, because this is now an opportune time to grab this health that I mentioned before. Please. I've also learned in editing that I say please a lot. So, you heard it here first, kids. Video games. Please works. Give it a try. Alright, so I'm really trying to keep on going, even though I kind of stopped in the music room. I'm really trying to just keep going at this point. I feel like we're far enough into the game where we can progress. Okay, banana peels. Tablecloth. Not having that. That was a big tablecloth. There's that sound I was talking about in episode whatever. Oh. I don't even want to know what part of the family he is. But before we get into this, yeah, that's right, you guessed it. Cheese. It's cheese time. Where's the cheese? Right here? Now I actually want to point this out. Look, I'm going to purposely miss this. Oh no, I'm missing it. But if I leave the room, I swear, if I'm wrong, I'm going to punch myself in the face. I'm not going to really do that. Oh, he's still here. Go away. There we go. He's gone now. Now he's gone. I thought he was going to leave the first time. Now I'm going to purposely try again. Oops. Missed. And you can try again. So, mice. Pretty good stuff. Try to get into the corner here. Yeah, there we go. I wanted all the money to kind of be contained. Now, this is going to be a boss ghost, or a special ghost, rather. So I'm going to take this tablecloth off, because I mentioned before it can get in your way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, this ghost is really interesting, I'm going to be honest. I can fire. Yeah, you can get fired from multiple places in this game. So it's good to have on you. So in order to beat this ghost, what you want to do is you wanna, let's see here. Oh, the lamps. I believe you wanna, no, that was the very first room. Jake, you're losing it. You wanna, like, I remember it's just either, like, waiting or there's a point where he's like this maybe? What am I doing? Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, I'm so unprofessional. We gotta take a picture of his heart. If it's still working, with the way he's been eating. No one can see me in this darkness. No one. Yeah, I was right. It was the lamps. I swear, it was the lamps, wasn't it? Oh, we want light. I knew I was doing something wrong. We want to do that, and boom. There we go. Now we want to kind of help him eat, because I want to talk to him, and he's too busy chowing down, so let's give him a hand. Well, these are waiter ghosts, and this is the only point in the game that they appear. There's only 2 of them. We've taken out half... Okay, well, in order to get them to come, you want to take off some of his food. Where's the other one? He comes from the right, I believe. Oh, he'll be back. I swear, if he comes on the left side... There he is. Please. Gosh. Alright. Now then. The food will forever be draining. So I want to talk to this guy, so let's help him finish. Oh, what a big boy. You finished. Good job. I don't think he was ready to be finished. Okay. Now this is a lot of back and forth thing here. You just want to... You can even stand still and kind of like... when he shoots, move. And if I can say, this must be the worst case of heartburn I've ever seen. You want to just keep dodging these, and eventually he'll get he'll get tired. I mean, I would get tired of shooting fireballs out of my mouth. But if Nintendo's taught us anything today, kids, eating will make you will give you the ability of breathing fire. So take that with you. Ooh, speaking of spirits... Honestly, I don't know what I did wrong. I feel like I was doing my job well. I wasn't getting caught on anything. But I wanted to talk about something which I'll mention after this because it'd be way too intrusive to do right now. I also have this habit where I use the wrong words in sentences. So, if I use big words, I'm trying to be smart, but really, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and get the spoils. There's a pearl over here, right? There's one over here? Yeah. It's a little hard to tell now, because I've screwed up 2 ghosts, but I realized when editing, I had 4 big pearls, 16 medium pearls, and 15 small pearls. Which means I just left one in the room, and it despawned. Makes me stupid. Let's go ahead and do this. Shazam! Money. Shazam? Not my proudest thing. Now, it's worth mentioning that gems... I don't think they despawn, so if you can help it, try to get all the money first, and then go for the gems. I think I just missed the coin to my left. It's a Christmas dinner! No, it's a boo ball. I think there's this money in it, I just want to grab this real quick. Or it doesn't. Or it doesn't. Is it the same place? No. Is it over here, though? No? Is it over here? What? I don't even know what it was. It's this. Okay, here we go. What do we have here? Bodacious, man! You know, it's weird. Oh, that's our first example of Boo leaving a room. In my head, I sound different from recording. I think everyone does. Okay. Forget the Boo. Gold mouse. Gold mouse. Boo, you can leave. Oh, wait. There's a lot to talk about. When I said the whole bodacious voice thing, in my head I sounded like an actual, like, Shaggy. But I'm sure on the recording, I will sound nothing like that. I just want to get these coins. The reason I kind of gave up on the Boo and for the mouse is because the mouse in this room is another 20%. It's not like a guaranteed thing. So that's why I was like, mouse first, because if I had done the Boo and then ignored the mouse, I would have hoped it would come back again. Good thing it did, though. But there's our first example of a Boo leaving a room. That will happen many more times. So, yeah. Is that all I had to say for that? I believe so. Alright. A brand new room. With a whole new attitude. So, we want to get rid of the kitchenware. Because That's what people do, right? You just, you know, when you gotta get rid of old pots and pans, just vacuum it up. Not the best cleaner. I don't think you have to do this, but it's kind of like these. They're coming, but they'll be like a threat, and even if you dodge them after they come after you, they'll respawn and then attack you again. Okay, that's all of them. First thing we want to do, dishwasher. Feature. I've noticed a trend. There's a lot of the time, Speedy Spirits and Golden Mice will be in the same room together. Not all the time. Like the dining room you were just in didn't have a Speedy Spirit. So that's worth noting. I really should have gotten that tablecloth off. That could have been bad. Next we want to do is open up, I hit the same thing again. This. Okay, well, that's another thing I should talk about. We saw these type of ghosts in the sealed room, or the gold room, or whatever. You'll notice there's an ice ball in this ghost's chest. That means it's weak to fire. So get your Pokemon strategy guys out, because a lot of that's going to be involved. I don't care. I'm not going to deal with them. You'll notice I took damage when I opened that, and you may be thinking like, well, you hadn't opened that. How could you avoided it? I could use my vacuum. I didn't mean to make that spawn, but you could have done that. You could have, I think, opened it from like the side. I'm not trying to open all these things, but there's a way you could have avoided that, and I was just not. I was being careless. Yeah. Let's see what's in our new. Oh, look at how bubbly it is. It's super bubbly and sudsy. And if you can guess from what the last medallion did, he gave us a call. So we've stumbled across another medallion, the water element medallion, and, well, water, just like fire, is to be used with the L trigger, or button. That's another thing. I have a Wii U, and I play it avidly, but it doesn't have, like, the triggers. Like, the triggers are buttons. At least in this, like, you can, like, light, heavy. Like, they're triggers. Like, I can control, like, how pressured it is. They got rid of that, though. I wonder why. It's in there, isn't it? It's up there. Up there in the cabinet. Oh? You move? No, he's still over here. He's in the fridge. He's in the fridge! Yeah! Booligan! I don't know, so far you're proving to be... Okay. I'm not sure what hit me. The boo or the little water spirit. Yes, the little wisps that I call them that give you elements. They can't hurt you, and they will. Jeez, I didn't plan this episode too well. This one's gonna go a little longer. I would have ended it right now, but this is gonna be a long one. Yeah, use the water to clear down the door and open it. This room's another one of like the dancer kind of thing where it's like you just have to make it work. So yeah. First, what I like to do is just read this. Which one? That's not. Here lies Mr. Bones. Quiet. I think I gave that exclamation point of justice. Then I walk over on this. Then I go over here. I do all that first just to kind of get the attention. We anger this dog. We take him over here to the gravel. Or the garden that's no longer a garden. We kind of do this. And eventually... Oh, good. This is also another special ghost. As you can picture. Sir? Sir? Woof, woof, woof. God, Jesus! Okay, now what we want to do is take out the skeleton. It's called a skeleton. Not even a skeleton ghost, just a skeleton. Which is a little weird if you think about it. You know, there's ghosts, there's ghouls, and there's skeletons, but now there's both. And after you take out that skeleton, this dog is super easy. That's it. I wonder if he says anything different now that he's busy with the bone. Woof. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Again, we want to try to go for the 90s. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about this one. A little more. Okay, perfect. We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't touch me. Now, I'd rather go away. Now what we want to do is we use our water over here to go ahead and look at this plant right here. This little seed. Water it. We're good people. And that's how plants work. You just water it profusely and it makes a giant seed like that. At least that's what I thought when I was in the 5th grade. You know what? It's 20 minutes. I gotta cut it here. I wanted to keep going just a little further, but I don't want to go over 20. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Tune in next time where big things happen. A lot more progress, a lot more light. Thank you.